Welcome to a free bonus episode. I usually do these fight picking episodes and betting guides only for the members of this channel, but this card is so stacked I thought I'd make a special exception and do this one for free for everyone. If you like this kind of episode and you want to get tons more bonus content, the link to the member area is below in the description. Content Creation 101 says you build to the championship fights and you save those for last. But this card, I'm going to get one of the title fights out of the way because the build to that method really doesn't make sense because there's no shot Amanda Nunes will lose the co-main event to Juliana Pena. Nunes is a minus 950 favorite, and I think even that's generous, but I'm going to take Nunes to win via KO/TKO in round 2 in a method and round combo bet. Because I want to bet on the fight. I am a big Amanda fan. I want her to win. I think she'll finish Pena early, and I think she'll KO her. Instead of betting a minus 950 bet that will pay me no dollars, I'm going to do a prop bet that's plus 500 because it gives me the fun of, can Pena do it? And the it in this case is survive more than a round. Can she make it to the second round? I don't know. But this bet will make a lopsided co-main event a little more fun to watch. Now we'll do this the right way for the rest of the video and we'll go sort of in order and then we'll come back to the main event in a minute. Like all cards, I'm going to bet a few fights, not all of them, so here's some quick picks. I never bet against Ryan Hall. He's a minus 210 favorite over Derek Minner at plus 175. Ryan Hall will either win via quick heel hook or a boring decision where he Imanari rolls over and over and over and Minner just runs away from it. Either way, I don't bet against Ryan Hall, and yes, I am aware that it's not my most logic-based pick in the world, but Ryan Hall will win. Tai Tuivasa almost got cut from the UFC after 3 straight losses in 2018 and 19, but he's rebounded with 3 straight wins, most recently a performance of the night over Greg Hardy. Tuivasa is fighting Augusto Sakai, who is coming off back-to-back losses to Alistair Overeem and Jairzinho Rozenstruik, and I'm incredibly impressed with myself for pronouncing that right, I think. The fight is basically a pick'em right now. Tuivasa is minus 116 and Sakai is minus 102. I'm going to go with the fighter streaking in the right direction and take Tuivasa. I will not be doing a shoey if he wins. Dominick Cruz versus Pedro Munhoz will be the second best fight of the night, beaten out only by the main event, but we're going to get there. Dominick Cruz is currently the underdog at plus 100 to Munhoz's minus 120. Now, as you know, usually I do an underdog pick each fight card, and even though I am picking Cruz here, I'm not counting him as that underdog pick since he's barely an underdog at plus 100. Munhoz is really good and he has a lot of power, but I think Cruz is still very hard to hit even at 36 years old, and his footwork will allow him to outpoint Munhoz here. Sean O'Malley at minus 310 is a big favorite over Rolion PAIVA, and no idea if I said that right or not. PAIVA is plus 240 and O'Malley should win very easily. O'Malley truly is the king of the unranked fighters, and that's not a stupid thing on his part. He's openly said that on the contract he's on and the money he's making, it's not worth the risk to fight the top ranked guys. However, if he puts on another dominating performance, I don't know if he'll have much more say in that matter, and he might be forced to climb up the rankings a bit, or maybe the UFC renegotiates his deal. I don't know, but I think O'Malley will win. Cody Garbrandt is making his flyweight debut against Kai Kara-France after going 1-4 in his last 5, a big fall off from a former champion. Cody is the favorite at minus 150 over Kai Kara-France at plus 120. Actually, a little surprised Cody is the favorite here. He's coming down to a lower weight class for the first time and he's giving up 4 inches in reach. Based on those 2 factors, I'm taking Kai Kara-France. Charles Oliveira versus Dustin Poirier is going to be a great fight and I'm extremely excited for it. I almost get annoyed on behalf of champions when they are the underdog while defending their belt, and that's the case here. Charlie Olives is a plus 135 underdog to Poirier's minus 170. If this fight stays standing, I believe Poirier to be the superior striker, and I think that he'd walk away the new undisputed lightweight champion. Unfortunately for Poirier, he's fighting the man with the most submission wins in UFC history in Charles Oliveira. I would be shocked if Oliveira doesn't do everything in his power to put this fight to the mat. Can he do it? Obviously, that's the big question. This is one of those fights where I really like both guys a lot. I think both are/could be great champions and are guys the sport needs. You may have noticed I have not made my official upset of the night pick. That's because I was saving it for this one. I think Oliveira will submit Poirier and remain UFC lightweight champion. He's a small underdog at plus 135, but he's an underdog nonetheless, so the pick counts. So to recap, or maybe you just skip to the end of the video to get the picks without the breakdown, here's what I'm taking. Amanda Nunes by KO in the second round at plus 150. Ryan Hall at minus 210. Tuivasa at minus 116. Dominic Cruz at plus 100. Sean O'Malley at minus 310. Kai Kara France at plus 120. Charles Oliveira at plus 135. What picks do you agree with? What picks do you think I got wrong? Let me know down in the comments. UFC 269 should be a great night of fights, and I am very excited for it. I usually only do the bet guides like this for members of this channel, so if you like episodes like this and you want to get other bonus content like Q&A episodes, exclusive giveaways, bonus episodes, early access to episodes, there's a lot of things I put in the member area. Please click the link below. It should be somewhere around here. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you in the next episode.